Okay, it is time for the Disorient Express. There's a loose end, though. What do you mean, Crispy? Yeah, 4-minute warning, guys. Did Dooley get his fines handled? That was part of the original deal. Case summary. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Detective, you're here. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just needed a ride. Station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train? Oh, I like it how it's 66 6th Street. Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late for work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside division. Do you not think... I try not to. That's detective work. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work you're buying. Are you sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. Cops is dumb. Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. Seems to be working, but I've no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Sorry, detective, the barrier is broken. We have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Unky Sam don't want you to know about the truths I'm here to show, so it makes me frown. Oscar the Grouch? Oh, wow. When I smell me a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Sidekick isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. Conductor Gill, who looks very ghost-like. Do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. Right, you look a tad... ghostly, sir? That I do, that I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one, and they can't be seen, not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the Darkside. No worries, Aaron. Also, this is probably a good time to start that next ad break thing so that you guys don't miss anything. So I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. All right, let's see. From the dark side. Then what are you doing here? Train stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside Division are looking into it right now. Brightside Division? Brightside Division. Right. Why are you here? As I said, sir, train stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. We'd have to see inside the control rooms to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Come back any time, sir. Thank you, Haggis. So I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Mine has been interesting. I'm still trying to sort out some of the issues with the new setup and everything, but it seems to be going okay so far. Let's see. Eerie train. There's something about this green, transparent, and eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. See, it's just spooky. Generically spooky. Nothing special about it. Let's go get donuts. Dooley, it's glowing. Maybe it's pregnant. Oh boy. A plunger, but without the plungy bit. So, a stick then. You received item, handle. I'd wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Then why is it glowing? Seems that that's the last of the sweet, sweet janitor cart goodies. There seems to be something in here. A glowing green receipt that says for pickup. I can't read much else on it. 2 more of these and I can have a mediocre juggling act. The control room is locked. For now. Dooley! Ah, come on, detective. You know as well as I do how these things go. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Spooky hoverer. Hi there. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broken. I've no feet to hold against it. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. Whoa, hold up, Daddy-O. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out? Oh, what is it? Stall has no toilet paper, Daddy-O, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Yeah, sure. We can look. What on earth is that? That looks like it's out of Maniac Mansion. Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. No use. You could say that it is intentacle on staying where it is. Rather the Righteous is getting another DLC? Very nice, Greenie. I need to find something to push it down with. Not sure that's the best course of action here. That's some lazy graffiti. I always put in more effort when tagging the subways. What? You heard me, Narc. That noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside division. Creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. Cheap sandpaper cleverly disguised as toilet paper. Here you go, guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-O. Here, take this coin as thanks. You received item, occult coin. Scariest thing in this game so far. It wouldn't be a dodgy underground bathroom without a flickering light. It also wouldn't be a secret rave venue. What was that? Nothing, detective. An evil-looking coin about the size of a quarter. What are you gonna do, detective? I don't know. I need to find something to force him down with. Any idea what this is? I know what it's not, sir. It's not a ticket onto this train. Doesn't feel right to me. There is not a chance in hell that this will work. Oh, right. Of course. Here you go. 1 ticket. Fine. On you go then, I suppose. I like your glasses. Nah, they're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is a party place when I have my goggles on, and I always have my goggles on. Even here, now, we party on the train. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankenstein-Cisco, obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky, nobody is being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Nanny Dooley? Is that you? Sorry, dearie. I'm Granny Gooley. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spy with my little eye the coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. Ah, a Darkside portal. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange goings-on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be... Dooley, what are you doing? Reading it its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm, Dooley. We're not ready to walk through the portal just yet. Or maybe we are. 2 people with 1 ticket? Yep, exactly, Crispy. We know how to work the system. Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. I'm gonna need a second pair of handcuffs. Agent McScream. You look familiar. So, you're an agent here, huh? Any idea what's going on? So, receding hairline, how's that treating you? Does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind, rain? Damn it, man. I've lost my train of thoughts. Yeah. So, you're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks, it's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities. Things that should not be have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwine. So, not much of an idea right now, then? No. The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yeah, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. I'd best be going. We'd all best be going to the places we would best be at. Yeah. Finally, somebody in authority. Hey, Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective. What's going on? Raxa, why are you here? Getting the train home from college. Then we got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means... No, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Any updates, detective? Still investigating, Raxa. Okay, well, if I can be of help, just let me know. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. In case of fire, pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Stay back, monster. Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. You're really not him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, then some weird lights flashed and now we're here. Wherever here is. Who's this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you, only not. Not at all now that I see you. Properly see you. He stalks about outside this train, sniffling for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Sorry about the mix-up earlier. Hey, dude, we've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid... Because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. I should probably stay with these people, make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Ghost cop. It's either this or this war of mine. I have no in-between with games I recommend. That's fair. Both are excellent recommendations. Now then, now then, now then. You look like one of those living folk we've got plodding about the place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Gooley, Chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division. Specialists. Deal with threats from your neck of the woods, so as to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world, that from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you are a detective, albeit one down on his luck. Hey. I presume, that being the case, you've crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation? I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to us professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Landsick Lee. Sing me a song, buddy. What? You're the busker, not me. That's how buskers work here, you tourist. Is this machine crying? My gut says no on this one. Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Trains do not run on time. They run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Most of the Darkside city appears to be in ruin. What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Oh my god, it's Guybrush Threepwood. Nothing ominous in the sky? Nope. Just your average, everyday dragon. Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies, confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press ganging. Be a badass biker. Bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad, either in the dangerous sense or the missing a buttock way. Your call. Did you write these adverts yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? Hey, it's Kyle Katarn. If you use herbs to make biofuel for trains, they could conceivably run on time. That's true. A snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcomed as he'll turn up and then he'll be there, and it's almost as much hassle to get rid of him as it is to just leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up from me. And what's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir? Why, that's the very pillar summers are built on, sir. A friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on, a person who'll live in a wood hut with no air conditioning. The legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the mustache, sir. Shows him to be rugged wildermen suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor. Not for timid folk like you and I, sir. No, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, no. Dress like a punk or a road warrior from the future. Or you could wear this and be a, I don't know, a carrot. Well, I'm convinced. Sir, I'll ask you mighty nice, not but once. Keep your sausage fingers from my money box. An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's, pleasure to welcome you to Costume Shop. So that is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said. And if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, he did. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to wow a 6-armed lover? Tired of looking like a hobo? Hey. That's our motto. Whatever your shame, Spider's got you covered. If you look like this man, this might be a mirror. Also, you might be wanted by the police for questioning. I just found out there is a game coming out called Forest Ranger Simulator. What was the name of that other game that had to do with forest rangering? Or tower manning? Or what was it? I never played it, but I watched a million streamers play it. Firewatch, yes, that's the one. Thank you, Crispy. I'm surprised I've never seen you stream that one, Greenie. That seems like it'd be right up your alley. Indecipherable blocks coming soon to a theater near you. One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti. I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yes, thanks. Then here you go, miss. 1 swim cap. Thanks, I guess. You received item swimming cap. With Forest Ranger Simulator, do you have to kick teenagers who spend time purpling out? Not sure that's the best course of action here. An almost skin-colored swimming cap. I need to find something to complete this disguise before I put it on. It hurts my eyes to look. What the hell was that? Given how little I know about how this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Yeah, I never ran into that before. That's a weird way to put it, but I get it. More of a rule. Yep, never heard of it. Can I not go anywhere else? This is a restricted area. Classified personnel only. Are you a classified personnel? No, I did not think so. On account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. So unless you is one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Step back. See, these people look healthier. That's because they're alive, Julie. Playing video games, listening to music, indulging in mind-altering substances, I guess they are living life to the fullest. Control room is locked for now. He's still here. I'm grateful for your help, Daddy-O, but do you intend to stick around for the main show? Doesn't feel right to me. Probably best check this place out properly before leaving. Do you use the subway often? No, before we had the squad car, I tended to take taxis. What? What? Did you say something just then? What, me? No, 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 no. One demonic ticket is enough for me, thanks. Did it say something above the ticket? Oh, that's a good question. Let's go see. No, but there is mold that I missed. A dark patch of fuzzy mold. I think it's looking at me. You received item fuzzy mold. Oh my god. I need to find something to complete this disguise before I put it on. That's gonna be the goatee. We're gonna make ourselves look like the ghost detective guy. So I probably need something to stand in for my real hair because he's got more of a receding head, receding hairline. True, Aaron Laura. Well, I have a swimming cap and I have the beard. But I apparently need something more. It's full of ones and zeros. How would anyone wear these? I could try to get my hands on a 2 for a larger myth such as yourself. That's as confusing as it is insulting. Now I guess I can dress up as Agent McScream whenever I want. Yay? Bad disguise. Time to try this. I can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is out, I guess. Welcome back, Crispy. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys, I missed the ad time. No worries, Crispy. Do you think, son, that I've not seen my share of disguises? This one is particularly poor, what with it partially made up of some fungus and you lacking a certain floaty transparent quality. Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I'll tell you what, son, in you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? Jurisdiction. I'll paperwork up a solution. Now, Orph you up before I change my mind. Right, thanks. I love that it didn't work, but he let us in anyway. It's full of pictures of you. Playing a game. Where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can. At pictures of you. Looks like he hung in there for too long. Who doesn't like having keys? I like having keys. A note saying she loathes me not. Nice, healthy relationship. All systems operating correctly. Everything seems to be working correctly here. Let's not touch anything in case I change that. Looking good, Frankie. I think you've let yourself go. Shut up, Reflection. Wait, what? Okay. Unknowable thing. Ugh, I hope that barring holds. This place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there's one lazy artist hanging around here. Huh. The water goes both clockwise and counterclockwise here. Seems to be something stuck in there. That's better. Thanks. I mean, flush? Uh-huh. The ultimate accessory in toilet debungification. Who knew all we had to do was travel to another world to get the rest of the plunger? Was thinking there'd be an octopus with his tentacle stuck in the toilet in one of these. Maybe that's what's in the first one. Any updates, Detective? Still investigating, Rexa. What's that you have there? It smells of evidence to me. But you shall not take it beyond this place. Looks like I'll have to put this key back until I find some other way to get it past him. What would I use it on? See, it's probably the key to the control room on our side. Evening. Making progress? Working on it. Good. Keep it up, son. Well, for now, I can actually put the key back, I suppose. Someday you'll be mine, little key. Oh, yes, you will be mine. Nope. Right, you little sucker. Huh, sucker. Tentacles. Very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? I wonder where the wee fella is now. Obviously hand the key to the octopus? Yep, definitely. But maybe we just sent him back to the other side. Maybe we can actually find him in the other side now. Aha! There's my little wiggly buddy. So is this is where I sent you, eh? I'm getting attached to this little guy. I should name him Dave. I name you Dave the Tentacle. I'm pretty sure that's a Maniac Mansion reference. And actually, you know what? I know you were joking, Haggis, but I do believe that's probably the solution, actually. Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy? When I plunge you, Dave, remember that I plunge you with love. Thanks, Dave. Did you name the tentacle Dave? Don't be jealous, Dooley. You're still my favorite. If you have not yet played Day of the Tentacle, you should. I've played it. I don't know that I've ever finished it, and it would have been a million years ago. I do have that and Maniac Mansion, though. I wonder if the doors use the same key. That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Engineer Tam. What? How'd you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside. This is your handiwork, I take it? They shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told him he did. His black magic classes started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley. I left my book at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? People will think twice about firing old Tam now. They'll think twice about hiring you, too. Wait, what? Warning, virus detected. An old floppy disk popped out. This must be how the virus was installed. Could prove useful. You received item, cursed disk. Get out of there, guy. I've seen what happens if you hang out for too long. What are you talking about? I've seen things, Dooley. Looks like this place was the scene of some occultic goings-on. The cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas, though, which is nice. Old Tam always was fond of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us all trains and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of year. Nice rack. Wow, Dooley. Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Stay here, Dooley, and make sure this guy doesn't get away. But then, how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point. Oh, well, that ain't fair. Now, who would we know that might be able to take a look at a disc for us? Any updates, Detective? Still investigating, Raxa. Raxa, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for, thanks. Oh no. Oh, this probably isn't too bad. So what do I do? You need to clean the infection disk sectors. Sounds easy. Not so easy. It's a virus, so each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus, you have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. This sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I've made a backup. Just hit reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. Achievement unlocked, Master Hacker. I think I'm okay, Aranor. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. And you're sure this will work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. You received item antivirus disk. I tend to find those are harder when tired. Yeah. I was not expecting to hit it in 3 turns. Uploading antivirus now. Great work, Detective. You got the trains moving again. Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right? No. Let's get this guy to the cells. How are you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have this car. This has not been a good day for Tam. Achievement unlocked. Ticket to ride.